Your handover video on the Bailey Pegasus Rimini. So to start here, you've got your alcohol stabilizer. Black handle goes up, the toe ball goes in, black handle down, stabilizer pushed down to lock in the toe ball in place. To release the stabilizer up, black handle up, toe ball releases. Got your brake cable fitted, jockey wheel, handbrake, and your 13-pin plug, which does all the outside lights, and 12 volt to the fridge if your car is wired up correctly. To the near side, you have your battery locker with 110 amp battery strap, 230 inlet, and your motor mover isolation key. Towards the back, we have your filler point for your toilet fitted, and we also have your cassette, which is at the back of the van. So obviously once it's full, to release, orange handle up, out, like so. All your lights are working, and then to the off side of the van, towards the back, you have your whale water inlet. So pump goes into the aqua, inlet goes in like that, lid down to hold it into place. Your gas locker, so your gas locker with a 6 kg propane gas bottle, propane hose, and your bulkhead regulator. You have 2 straps and stands for 2 gas bottles to be in there at once, and other various lockers. And now inside the caravan. Before we go in the van, one thing I forgot to mention was the Alco ATC light. So when your car is connected, your ATC light will come on, either flashing green or solid. Inside the van, to the right hand of the door, you have 2 switches. You have a master switch and an awning light switch. The master switch turns all 12 volt into the van, and obviously the awning light turns on the awning light, which you've seen working outside. On this panel here, Whale, you have your internal temperature, so you can set it to how hot you want it in the van. It goes up to 35 degrees. You've got a fan button here, which does the fan, obviously the blow air heating around the van. And then you have your gas, electric settings on the left and gas on the right. And to use gas and electric, you press this button here like so. This button here to go back. And next to that, you have your water heater. So you can have it on 750 watts, 1500 watts, or just gas, or both. Obviously right hand side here, you can set timers and bits and bobs. Also here you've got how much voltage in your battery and other various settings which you can look through in your own time. The left hand here, you have your water pump. So when that is in like so, you press it like that, it will go red. Your pump will start running and you'll be able to run water through the caravan. Once you've just opened up, your water will have a lot of air in it, so you just drain the system full of air. But obviously before you run water through the caravan, you would just need to check this valve here. This valve here is your drain off valve. It needs to sit in that position there to have water in the system, or upright to drain it from the tank. And then to turn off, just hold the button for a few seconds and it does turn off. At the front here, we have your consumer unit. So you have your main RCD on the right, and you have 4 separate MCBs, and then you have your fuses underneath for 12 volt appliances. Behind me, you have your domestic fridge. Quite simple. So you've got 3 settings. You've got electric, battery, and gas. Obviously 230 will only work when it's 230 is connected. Battery will only work when 12 volt is connected to your car, if your car is wired up correctly, and it will only maintain the temperature already in the fridge. And gas, when switched to gas, you hold this knob in here. While pressing that, you hold the igniter, and obviously once it is lit, this dial will move towards the middle like so, but more on the green, just like so. To turn it all off, just grab the knob and turn it back to the central position. Here we have your Thetford oven, so you have your electric hob, which you have 1 to 6 to set on, which obviously gets hot on whatever setting you put it on. Also you have 3 gas hobs, so you push that in while pressing the igniter and they will all ignite. There we go. With the grill, all you do is just hold the knob in again while igniting again. And then your oven, same thing again, put it to what setting you want, push it in and ignite it. Oh, like so. Last but not least, before the motor mover demonstration, we have your Thetford toilet. So obviously the filler cap, you fill your toilet chemical and water. And obviously once ready to use, after you've done your business, you click the button like so, water will come through and the little slide across door will open like so and then close, and the toilet cassette will only come out after it is closed. In the caravan you have 2 pieces of paper we've left in there for you. One is your warranty cover, what we do cover and what we don't, but that will be left in the van to run through. And then we also have your winterization sheet, which we've now just made especially for now it's winter time. So obviously it just shows you how to drain off your system during the winter, but we will be draining off the system for you. But like I say, it's in there just to look through anyway. On your caravan you have a fitted, so what you want to do first is grab your engagement bar, put it onto the van like so, engage it onto the wheels like so, which should hopefully do both sides, as it has like so. Now you can release the handbrake. Now the switch is engaged, so you put the switch in clockwise, double click your handset and away you go. So to go forward, back, away from me, towards me, away from me like so. Once finished, double click the power button, handbrake on, turn the switch off and disengage from the wheel. And you're all done.